In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a Tyrannosaurus Rex, designed by Stephen O'Hanlon. This is what it looks like. It's got claws on its feet. We begin with a square sheet of paper. We make a diagonal fold from the bottom corner to the top corner. We then take this edge here and we fold it to our center crease here. And turn our model over, and similarly on this side we're going to take this edge here and we're going to fold it to our center crease here. You unfold the bottom side, turn the top fold here, and then we take this tip here and we fold down to here, producing a belly fold across here. We then turn our model over, open up one side here. We then take this edge here and we fold to our center line here. Unfold the right side and similarly fold this edge here to our center line here. We then open up our model. We have a crease line which runs along here and here. We do two belly folds. Fold one in like so, and it should naturally form this flap here. Squash fold this flap to form a square here. Turn our model over. We fold this edge here to our center line here. We then lift our flap and we do a squash fold. Push down firmly here. Then make a belly fold running down the center here. And before we actually do this crease here, make sure that this edge lines up to a nice point here, like so. Turn over one flap, two flap. Similarly on this side, fold this edge here to our center line here. Fold it back, lift our flap, and squash fold. Press down this edge first, then along this crease here, we then do a belly fold. And before we press down firmly on this edge here, make sure that this lines up to a nice sharp point here. We then unfold one, unfold two, and then turn our model over. Move one flap over, a second flap over. There will be a faint crease which runs from here to here. Belly fold, like so. This edge here will naturally fold in to our center line here. And then make a crease which runs from here up to our point here, like so. Along this edge here and this crease here, fold back. We squeeze these 2 points together, so this edge aligns along this edge here. We produce a nice point here. Runs all the way down to this section here. We have a natural crease which runs along here and here. Squeeze together and flatten. Move one flat to the left, to the right, another flat to the right, and a third flat to the right. Do similarly on this side. There's a very, very faint crease which runs from here to here. Fold up. This edge will naturally fold to a line along this center crease here. Continue to crease all the way up to the top to produce a nice sharp point here. Along this edge and this faint crease here, fold down. I lift this edge and this edge up. You can see there's a natural crease that runs along here and runs along here. Squeeze together, produce a new crease which runs all the way up to this point here. Making sure that this edge and this edge align along each other. Fold up. Fold this flat to the left. This section here is going to be the head. First, we're going to take this point here and we're going to fold it up to our top point here, producing a valley fold that runs from the left to the right. Press down firmly. We're now going to fold all of this edge here to our center line here. Similarly on this side here, I'm going to fold this edge here to our center line here. Open up our two folds. I'm going to fold this edge here to our center line here. Similarly on this side, fold this edge here to our center line here. Unfold. Bring this flat down, back down to here. Lift our left flat and we squash fold along the crease that we just made previously. Squash fold, like so. Then flat to the left. Lift the flap up, do another squash fold. One flap to the right. Now lift, there is a crease which runs from here to here, halfway between here and here. Lift that flap up. And form a kite shape. Creases are already there, so it should fold in quite naturally. Fold back. Back again. Lift this flap here, push this along this crease here, so this naturally folds along here. This produces a nice triangle shape here. Similarly on this side, lift this flap up, folding along this horizontal value fold. This naturally folds in, produces a small triangular section here, like so, and fold back, fold back. And now take this section here. If we put another finger here and we pull, we produce our blint space, like so. This section here can fold in, like so. Same on this side. This section here is going to fold in, like so. And pulling and flatten. Like so. Now rotate our model 90 degrees, and we're going to do a mountain fold which runs along the whole section here. Fold like so. This head part you can keep flat, you don't have to fold it in half. Keep flat like this. If you look carefully, there is a faint fold which runs along here and runs along there. One, there's the other. So we have form a small little triangle which is there. First fold, we're going to take this section here. This fold here, we're just going to reinforce that. Press down firmly. We are then going to fold this edge here. So it aligns along that edge there. Like so. Snap firmly. Now open up those two folds. We're now going to open up this section here. This fold here and this fold here, we're going to do two mountain folds. So this folds forwards, like so. Where we have this fold here, we're going to reverse that fold again. Press in like that. That. And we reverse our fold. Like so. If we lift this little pocket section here, we can pull out the top flap. Like so. Once you pull it out, flatten this bottom section here, lift this whole section here and tuck it in like so, making a crease along that section there. Once it's tucked in, then press down. Same on this side. Turn it over, lift up the pocket, pull out the flap, like so. Lift this section here, fold along this crease here, then tuck it in, like so. We now want to do a mountain fold along here, on this whole section here. and similarly on the other side. So we have a mountain fold along here. If we look on the other side, there's another mountain fold along here. So I'll begin by doing these simultaneously, like so. They fold in like this until this edge runs parallel to that edge there. Do that again. Like this. Got a mountain fold along here, like so. We now take this flap here, fold it back on itself. Turn the model over, do the same. Fold this flap back on itself. We're now going to put this flap and this flap inside here. So we're going to invert this, like so, then fold inside. Like so. One flap, and do the second one here. Effectively inverting these two, this fold here. Like so. Just down. Lift this flap up, bring this flap down. Turn over our model, lift this flap down. It's already lifted. Just going to adjust the camera. You now want to undo this flap here, which is the head. Now on the head, we do a valley fold across the center here, like so. There is a square that is made here, from here to here to here to here. Round about halfway, we meant to make a valley fold which runs through the center of that square, like so. Do one fold, it's just slightly diagonal. Same on this side, slightly diagonal. And then fold both flaps like this. Like so. You then want to take this section here, we're going to make a valley fold which runs from this corner here vertically up, like so. We then want to, from this point here, we're going to do another valley fold from here to just a little bit in from here, like so. Pull it back out again, open up our flap and do a crimp fold. So first crease we fold in, second crease fold back out again, like so. We open this up, slightly, we can then shift this crease here so it comes out a bit more. So I'm just going to put my thumb in there, and we've got a little bit of movement like that. And similarly on this side, just a little bit of movement. And fold down like so. We have a crease which runs from here to here and from here to here. We're going to do a crimp fold. So open up our model a bit. On this side here, this is going to be a mountain fold. On this side here, it's going to be a valley fold. So I'm going to fold along here, like so. And then it's going to be like so. Okay. For the top of the jaw here, we're going to do a valley fold which runs from here to here, around about halfway, like so. Maybe less, around about there. Fold back out, and then tuck that inside. Okay. Now, take this section here, from the bottom of the jaw down to here. We can tuck this section inside, like that. Rotate our model, similar on this side. We're going to tuck that section inside, like so. We're now going to look at this section here. Here's one leg, here's the tail, and here's the second leg. We're going to take this edge here, and we're going to fold it along our center line here. Like so. Turn our model over, and do the same on this side. This edge here, along our center line here. We're now going to focus on the feet of our Tyrannosaurus. We're going to fold this point here up until this point here. And we'll just make a crease on this side of the leg. Where we have this crease, we are now going to fold this back slightly like that. So we produce a crease here. Now this edge here should run parallel to this edge here. I'm going to do the same on the other side. We can use the back leg here as reference as to where we fold. We'll do exactly the same on this side. Fold back. Open up that fold and reverse. Fold that, invert that fold like so. Doesn't matter if it's just slightly out. Same on this side. Open up the fold and then invert that fold like so. Make it the same. Go back. Now I'm just going to concentrate the whole maneuver just on this one leg here. We're going to open this flap up like so and then fold forwards, making sure that we've got a fold which runs along this corner here to that corner there, like so. Press down, fold your flap back down again, like so. Where we have this fold here, we're going to fold this down, like so. Fold it back, open it up, and along that crease that we just made, we're going to just invert that fold, so. We're then going to open up that flap to form a triangle, and then we're going to, from this corner to that corner there, we're going to fold that up like so, form another triangle. This edge here we're going to fold along our horizontal line here. One flap, fold it back out. Similarly on the other side, we're going to fold this edge here to a horizontal line here. Fold back out. We can then push this edge here and this edge here together, like so, forming a central claw. Push this and this together, like so. And where we have this section here, we're going to fold this flap up, and also the back flap up, fold them back down. And on those creases, we then fold in. One is in, two is in. So we produce 1, 2, 3 digits. I'm going to do exactly the same on this side here. I'm going to open this up, fold this forwards, fold it back. Fold this back on itself so that this edge here aligns along that edge there. Open it back out, invert that fold along those creases that we just made. Press down, open up, fold back from this corner to that corner. Fold this edge to this horizontal one here. Open it up, fold this edge, this horizontal edge here. Open up, squeeze those two together, push down to produce our middle claw. Push this claw forward, that claw forward. Then we'll go along this bottom edge of the middle claw. Imagine a line which runs all the way across. We're going to, on this section here, fold upwards. Do a valley fold. Similarly on the back, valley fold. But we don't want it to fold outwards, we actually want it to fold inwards. So we actually fold that back. Now we have our creases. We can now tuck those in like so. 1 and 2. There's our claw. Okay. Almost finished. In our middle section here on the inside, we have our two front forearms. We open this up. What we want to do is we actually want to make a valley fold which runs from this corner here up until about there. Across this whole section here, it's around about a third. If you imagine a third there, a third there, this line here should come to around about a third. So I'm going to change that from a valley fold to a mounting fold, and then round about there. Make fold so it looks out like that. I'm going to do similarly with this one here. Fold this one, like so. Pull back, like so. Okay. Once I've done that, I can actually half the width of this by folding this edge to that edge there, like so. Tuck that right in. One. Do the same on the opposite side of the leg. Just tuck this in here, like so. Now I've half that size. Rotate it and do the same on this side. Where I've got that there, tuck that top section there in, so this edge aligns along that edge there. And the same with the bottom edge. One, two, actually there's two folds on that one. Fold that edge in like so. There is our Tyrannosaurus Rex. Thank you for watching.